Claire.
Yes, you rang. Thanks for saying my name correctly.
You're welcome.
I'm supposed to be Luthen's assistant, Claire.
That's right. Go get that artifact over there.
So welcome back, everyone. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching more Star Wars Andor today.
Okay.
Episode
good.
10.
Good.
Yes, we think big things are going to happen.
Big time. It was really
definitely
intense last time.
Mm-hmm.
I think is all in. He's going to, help and escape because he's realizing they're all not. They're going from one level to another.
That's right.
Once you finish your sentence, you're going to another one and getting a fresh sentence. I'm
not
sure.
getting out of there.
You're all slaves.
That's right,
it's
are.
not good. And they killed a whole level over. They were
them.
probably all rebelling because they had the one new guy go into level 2, which was probably a guy similar to Kino who's going to finish his sentence. You never leave here.
That's
They always recycle.
Exactly. And I kind of thought it was because they knew that the older teammate was going to die. The Empire thought that he was going to die, so they brought someone else in. But no, it's just being recycled, like you say, from one level to another.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, with the old guy, too, they didn't want to waste resources. So if it's something major, they're just going to kill you.
Yeah,
there's no win for them.
Right.
No.
They don't want to put
They
any
don't benefit.
Yeah,
that's
no
for sure.
resources. He's like, I'm sorry, I have to let him go.
You're just a number, and that's it.
And that's so
that's sad.
heartbreaking for the medic to do that too.
Oh, sure.
I mean, day in and day out, that's his job.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love Andy Serkis, and I'm hoping he's going to be epic from here on out. He plays Kino really well, and I just want him to be partnered with Cassian, which I think is going to happen now.
Yeah,
And
the
they're
whole
going to
team
be
is great too. I mean, they're like a
insane
brotherhood now, so
sure.
They're going to be
That's
in on
good.
it all full force. And they know there's only 12 guards on each level, so
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good because, again, the Empire slacks off because they just think that no one's ever going to go against them because they have so much power and they're very arrogant. So that's going to benefit the people in this prison.
Oh, that's for
exactly.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
going to be incredible.
Grab those boots.
Yes,
Right?
yes, I know those boots are going to
Need
come in
them.
handy for sure.
Yeah.
And I got to say again, we laughed so much last time with Cyril and Dedra. They're
that
saying the
conversation.
sexy words of loyalty, promotion,
Right.
devotion to the
If
Empire.
I get a call from you again, you're
That's
going to
right.
be punished.
Yes, and I know it was a
Amazing.
dramatic
Please
conversation,
punish me.
but to me, they're just in a way so alike. Dedra's scarier though because she will go beyond. We haven't seen that much of Cyril to see how far he'll go,
That's right, yeah.
but she will go beyond torturing people and stuff to get the information she wants. So I think she's more lethal, but we'll see. But I think they have fun sexual tension when it comes to loyalty to their jobs. And I just love their conversation last time. Anywho, shall we get into this episode?
Yes, let's do
She
it.
reminds him of his mother.
Oh God, that would be good. I'm a
so
little
evil.
conflicted, I'm a little weird.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 1:10. Just walk out with the body and no one says any words.
No.
They can't.
We need to go tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You heard me?
You sound insane.
No, listen to me. 5,000 men are about to find out they're never leaving here alive. Don't you think that worries them upstairs?
Oh, what, you and Burnock and Melchi?
You don't have time to be stupid!
Come on!
Put your hands up.
The plan works around a new man coming down. It has to be tomorrow. Program.
No, he's saying it.
Okay.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Tell them!
Don't stand there, go in your
guys,
cell and tell.
Doctor came out.
Didn't do much, did it?
Chief, no!
Oh my God, get him. Jeez.
Oh
He
God.
just made it.
I don't believe it.
He's only a doctor. They would never tell him.
No one is getting out!
That's it.
The rumors are true.
Who's gonna jump?
They're not letting us go.
I hope not.
Ever. We're gonna die here.
So what does it mean? You're gonna rebel?
Let's assume Krieger's watching. The least suspicious thing that we could do would be to take an interest.
That is exactly what we will do.
We are done! with counting shifts. There is only then and now.
Let's make it look good.
On program!
I like new. I know it's tasteless and cliche, but one of the indulgences of great wealth is freedom from other people's opinions. Many cultures don't fully appreciate the clarity of the Chandrilan marriage. Even our own people are confused at times. Boundaries can be liberating.
I'd like to hear her say it.
Yeah.
Yes. We're exploring alternative financing arrangements for our foundation.
What's unfortunate is that people such as yourself, those with immaculate reputations, sometimes feel that by taking advantage of the opportunity, they're somehow tarnished.
This is a charitable fund we're establishing.
So I've been told.
I'd prefer not to owe any favors. I'd feel far more comfortable paying you for your trouble.
I have a 14-year-old
Yeah,
son.
he's like it.
I'd like to bring him with me.
Her daughter.
You can't be serious.
Her daughter.
Our position sometimes makes decisions for us, don't you find, Senator? Neither of us have lived a life that encourages non-conformity. It's a lot to think about.
I'm not thinking about it.
She's gonna go down
That's the
now.
first untrue thing you've said.
Aw.
She's hyperventilating.
It's good to see how much she cares for her daughter, even though her daughter is such a jerk to her.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell the daughter.
And if it's a trap?
Yeah.
If it's a trap, we've already lost.
He's shaking like a leaf. Oh my god, this is so intense.
One way out. Come on! Keep it moving!
So it begins.
He's like, no problem.
I like this guy though. He's really aware too.
Yeah.
Cassian.
Boy.
Close it out like this.
Okay, this is it now.
Right. If I have to use this, you remember it, yes?
Yes, of course, yes.
We have a check on 3. Do that now. Already behind.
Zap.
Ready
Burst.
on 5-2D, requesting unit override. How's it looking out there?
My God, it's gonna take way too
Oh
long.
my gosh.
It's getting there.
Darn.
He's gonna come out all wet.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Working me too hard.
Oh, so that's gonna electrocute everyone.
Like, no one's hearing this.
Oh, we're all wet.
Oh my God.
Lift engaged.
It's not coming fast enough.
Oh God. Oh my God.
See, they're nervous. They're gonna
Sacrifice.
shooting.
Oh boy, oh
Someone's
boy.
gonna get.
Ooh, boy, this
Whoa.
is really tense.
Oh, nice with the hoses. Yeah, yeah. Crap.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
But they have the high ground.
Yeah.
Gotta get up there. Come on, guy.
Come on.
No!
Whoa. Oh my god. This is tense.
Crap. I wanted him to make it
Up
up.
to you, Cass.
The floor, see? The floor.
Get on the
yeah.
tables now.
Oh, get on your tables, my god, get me fried. Just.
Come on, guys. Oh, he's fried. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Sweet.
You were saying?
Yeah.
You have a situation, all right.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
my god.
Oh, just dead immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
There's so much you have to do to get out of here.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, gosh.
Get him.
Yeah.
Thank you. They don't even know.
Oh, you see the water dripping through
yeah,
the floor.
The water.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna come gushing.
Yeah. First time rooting for prisoners.
Yeah, right.
God.
It's okay. Calm down.
Yeah.
Get up! Father, come on, let's go!
It's gonna go right through.
There you go.
Wow.
Inspiration
Yeah,
for you.
that's it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes.
There's your invitation.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god, look at how high they have to
Oh,
go.
God.
Some floors are gonna get fried. Whoa!
Thanks. Oh,
Thanks,
Oh, my
guys.
goodness, yes.
Unit-wide activation. Start the count.
Unit wide.
unit wide.
Right.
Burn a firewall around it. Try the whole level. Make the epicenter 5-2.
Too late.
Boink.
Boom.
Step away.
No!
Wow, he's so loyal.
Wow, they
floors,
don't even
everywhere.
have like a plan B
Do
for
it.
if this happens.
And it'll start. Watch out.
That's the backup power supply.
With him.
I don't know. This might have
I
been a
don't like
backup
this.
or
They're-
something. In
Yeah,
case
they
this
could be
happened.
getting other guys come.
No!
On program.
What is?
Huh?
There's
Tell
no
them
way
what
out.
to do.
Tell them.
What's wrong? Go.
It has to be you. Come on, Kino.
My name is Kino Loy. I'm the day shift manager on level 5.
Is that the best you got?
Watch those two
Come
guys.
on, talk with confidence.
And those two guys. They're not
Yeah.
How
watching.
long we hang on, how far we get out of your cells, take charge, and start climbing. They don't have enough guards, and they know it. We know that they are making up our sentences as we go along. We know that no
Go,
one
guys.
outside here
Run.
knows what's happening.
You know, most of these people are innocent.
No,
Yeah, look at
90% of them are. 95.
Yeah.
There is one way out. Right now. The building is ours. Put this place behind us.
Yeah.
There are 5,000.
Oh, I hope a lot of them get out.
I hope so.
Most of them do, but they're underwater too, so they have to find a vessel.
Oh, boy.
Just get them.
Okay, you can kill them. Yeah, but they can go to the machines and start
They
something
might
up.
have
Yeah,
a.
they should.
I know the hydraulics aren't good, but oh, they're trying to open. Oh, the open.
Oh, boy.
They are petrified.
Oh,
Okay, and
Okay,
now
now
what?
Oh, boy.
They
You
have
guys
to
gonna
swim.
swim? So all the
Why is
alien
he
sharks
stopping?
get you.
Oh, yeah.
I can't swim.
Okay.
He can't swim.
Can't swim.
no.
Oh, come on, baby.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh,
They've got to have something.
Oh no!
They
You
have
can't
to
talk
have something. They can't
to
leave
him.
him.
don't leave. Oh, poor. Oh,
There's got to be something he can
no.
grab. There's got to
Come
be.
on.
Oh God, that's it for him.
Huh?
That?
Oh, jeez.
Are you kidding me? He gave the inspirational speech. You stay. He has to
Oh my
stay.
God! I know Cassie couldn't even be like, "I can help you." It's just too crazy.
What's this guy up to?
This is a trap. Press the buttons for 215.
Oh, it's this
so
one.
he's with the rebellion.
Dedra Miro. She's focused on a suspect she's calling Axis. They're searching for a thief and the middleman.
Huh? Axis. This can't be why you're here.
So if Krieger attacks, they'll be waiting.
And if he doesn't, they'll know something's amiss.
Yeah,
They'll be slaughtered.
It's 50 men.
15 men. Like it's nothing. That was a long ride up.
Tell me why we're really here today, Lonnie.
I'm giving you Dedra Miro.
He's scared.
I'm giving you Spellhouse. I'm warning you about Ferrix. I'm honoring my vow.
We can't let you go, Lonnie. We can't spare you. We've been grooming you for too long, and yes, you've been alone. There's no pleasure in saying it, but you're going nowhere.
My sacrifice means nothing to you.
This is pretty scary.
I wake up every day to an equation I wrote 15 years ago from which there's only one conclusion. I'm damned for what I do. There's no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy. So what do I sacrifice? Everything!
It's like you don't have a choice at all. That was pretty intimidating, right? Like,
yeah, man,
holy crap.
because it's for an overall cause. It's not just for yourself. It would happen.
Poor Kino.
I know, that's so terrible.
I'm so sad. Are they the only two that got that far?
Huh?
That's it. Out of everyone, well, so far. Maybe
far.
There's got to be more.
Maybe somehow Kino survived.
Maybe we're
that.
just focusing on these.
Wow, that was a good
team
episode.
member.
That was poor Kino.
Oh, Kino.
They got out, though. Everybody.
You got two. I mean, I'm
At least they
hoping
had
that
one way.
we're on one shore. Maybe there's other areas that other people got
just
out.
Focusing on
yeah.
on our guy, but you know, it's just to have the notion that they can overtake the guards and get out of there
That's right,
is just an amazing feat, because otherwise they were just, you know, they were going to die no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To be put on the spot like that, too. I love Cassian's speech and just really trying to convince Kino, like, this is what we got. This is it. We have no other choice. We're not going to have an opportunity like this again.
Yeah.
There's going to be more guards. Now they're learning that they have to be more secure there, and it's going to be way worse for them.
No,
so it's the
definitely.
only time they have to work with. And, you know, he was on board, and I love seeing them all work together to get out. And we're all assuming, for the most part, that most of the guys here, most of the prisoners, are probably innocent or did mediocre to small crimes
Nothing
that weren't even
requires,
major.
you know, 6 years, you know.
Yeah,
like
because they
Cassian had.
exaggerated
I mean,
on
come
everything.
That's right.
The old was 6 months, and then he got 6 years. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and they're just, and even, I mean, you know, you might have some bad criminals in there, but just the way that they're treating everyone is
it's got to be
it's
like
not good at all.
90% of them are not.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So to see them floor after floor and some not knowing really what's going on and just hearing, okay, come on guys, let's
just
work
going
together.
day in and day out, going with the flow.
Being
You have to
liberated.
do it.
Yeah.
That was exciting. And all of that build up, they worked so hard to make it to the opening, and there's only one way out. There's only one way out, and I was hoping that they could find some shuttles or some kind of craft.
I was hoping that. That's
the
what
employees
I was
were
hoping
using.
for. Yep.
And the fact that it came to a simple, you got to dive off this platform, which that's a high jump anyways, and a long freaking swim.
Lifesavers.
And then Kino, we just can't swim.
I know.
Hearing that, and in the chaos, they can't even discuss anything. It's just too chaotic.
And
Cassie
drowning
gets
is a
pushed off.
horrible death.
Hopefully
and
somehow he survived it. I don't know.
Yeah, and if he's caught there, which he most likely will be if he didn't jump, you know, they're probably going to kill him because he was the inspirational, you know, he gave the speech and he's
and that was
definitely
a
guilty.
beautiful speech. He was
sure was,
really, but he needed Cassian, and he used some of Cassian's words to.
That was
really
awesome at the end.
to help himself motivate the others. They needed to hear it from him.
Mm-hmm. And the timing was really good. That scene where it was hard for Kino to actually give that speech. And we were like, come on, because, you know, everything, like, time is very sensitive right now. You got to get going. But it was very important to see that because there was so much pressure there, and it was very emotional for him because he's been a prisoner for this long. There's no turning back. Become this idol, become this leader, and motivate people to go. And it was just such a heavy scene.
That's right.
And I loved how Cassian was just so, he was, you know, direct, forthright, but he was very calm. And he said, you've been doing this for so long. Do it again. You know, tell them.
But it's more positive because you're actually like trying to do something
what's,
good for the
what
people.
You know to talk to them.
Yeah. This was great.
It was.
I'm
And
so
I loved how seeing the guards get worried and concerned, and they're like, "Oh, something's wrong."
Yeah,
they're all hiding in that one room at the end.
That's good.
Just sweating it out.
I mean, we know the Empire is terrible, and a lot of people in the Empire are very terrible. And I did feel a little bad for the guards because sometimes I try to put myself in their shoes where I'm like, well, how'd they get in this position? And we do see characters like that too, where they're not bad people, but that's just, you know, how they were brought up, and maybe they're a little naive and they just think that they're actual prisoners and not like how messed up the sentences really are. Who knows? But I'm glad they didn't kill like everyone there, all the guards. And some were just terrified. They you know, the Empire as a whole, they're just greedy, and the higher ups just don't care. You know, as long as production gets taken care of and they get it for free or really cheap, that's all they care about. And then everyone else that they hired to take care of it, they don't care. Everyone's a number, even if you work for the Empire, bottom line. So
you're a number. And even in the command center with those 2 guards there, Cassian let them, you know, live because they're not a threat anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they're just regular guys. They're doing their job. You know, like you said, how did they get there? Were they forced to get in there? You know, you don't know what's their circumstance, but they're not a threat anymore. And how amazing is it that they took over that much to have a guard not be a threat anymore?
Yeah, Cassian was right. They were able to take over the entire place.
And the whole team, you know, you saw everyone's, you know, reactions are different. You had the nervous guy, and then you had, you know,
I thought he was going to be an issue.
I thought so too.
Yeah, the poor guy. I thought he was just going to, you know, do something that was untimely, you know, and really
like
botch
before,
it
like
up.
panic or something. And I thought for a moment when they were in one of the hallways, because they were spinning around a lot, like aiming their guns, waiting for the guards. And I thought for a quick second that you never know how you're going to react, and sometimes when you get super nervous, you're not thinking straight, and I thought he was going to go through major panic mode and start shooting the other prisoners and act like he's a friend of the Empire and be like, look, I did good, you know, and tried to like compromise that way. But I'm glad it didn't come to that.
It was so bad that they all got on board, and this was a quick acting thing they had to do. And for so many guys to get on board with it with no problem, that's how bad this
and for them all to unite like that, because again, I think a lot of the people here are innocent and not major criminals. And to actually have that mindset where you know what you are there, and the environment's just terrible, like everyone's just for each other at that point, you know, like they're not just for themselves. That's right. And that's scary to the Empire, because like you guys created all this, you know, and everyone unifies and works together, and that's like a very powerful thing.
I love the scene when they were all just starting to overcome and overtake, and the guard was on that new guy that was coming down to the floor, and the new guy just went on him and just killed him like that. He just grabbed his thing.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh god, new guy, innocent new guy's gonna die first. He was like, yeah, that was good.
He came from another level, you know, and it's amazing how you know, they couldn't say anything, but they knew that they were going to, the word's going to come out very quickly. If this didn't happen, that it was going to be horrible.
And it's very strategic. I love how the guards and just the prisoners will, you know, do their normal thing, and the guards aren't even aware, and they'll just quickly say certain words so they're all on the same page on what's going on. So word does travel fast, and how true Cassian was. Like, he was right on how no one listens to them. And so when they're in their cells, like, they could just talk freely and no one had any idea.
Right, and they're so scared that they never did do that before.
Yeah, pretty crazy. So now I'm thinking that Dedra and Cyril are going to have to work together. I just want them to work together.
I do too.
It's probably going to be a bad thing to do that. I'm sorry, but I'm being like funny and shallow a little bit. Not shallow, but I like their intensity. Not to other people, but to each other.
Yeah, see how that goes.
Yeah, and Lonnie's in the middle of it. I thought he was like the super evil guy that was trying to take over from Dedra, you know, gave a great idea, but no, he's working with the rebels. So,
you know, Luthen was actually very intimidating.
He was. He had the black cloak on, and he was on a bridge, and I'm like,
I know we don't like bridges in Star Wars. That's always our ongoing thing. Every series we watch, when there's a bridge, there's trouble. Someone's gonna die, or you're gonna have a big fight, or die. So it's always bad news, and that was very intimidating. I felt very uncomfortable.
That whole speech was amazing.
Crying.
He was like, I've given up everything for this.
Everything. And we're seeing things like that. You know, you have all kinds of rebels that are going against the Empire, but people are doing it in their own way. You have Saw Gerrera, who does his own way, you know, and then you have Luthen, who goes his own way and threatens people. Like, he's not threatening, and he kind of means well, because he's trying to do right as a whole. But here, like, people are ruining their lives for this bigger cause, and Luthen has done the same. So he's also intimidating people to stay in their role.
Yeah.
You know
what? We're going to lose 50 guys, but we're saving you. Like
I know he's trying to make it or justify why it's okay. Because they have bigger goals in mind to go after the Empire, and it's not good when you think of it like that. And I get trying to win certain battles, but it's terrible to sacrifice so many.
That's right,
And who knows if that's really gonna prove a point. Some things do, but it's just a lot of risk.
We'll see next episode on what happens with that whole transaction.
That's
if
right,
those
it's
people
tough.
really, if he breaks, if he's going to, what's he going to do? Go for it, or is he going to try to not have them killed?
Yeah. We have that going on. Then we have Vel and Cinta. Cinta's following Marva, and Marva's not doing well. So what's going to happen there? That woman talking to Vel before a few episodes ago, talking about killing Cassian or whatnot. They all do things to certain extremes, to do what they believe is right, and that's what's kind of terrifying to see that. And Mon Mothma, I'm worried for her because you have this banker guy.
I know it. And he's a shady guy. And no, I don't want any payment. And she's like, no, I'm insisting. And he finally gave her the ultimatum: either we get our kids, get together, or no money.
During our reaction, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I don't mean anything negative about Mon Mothma loving her daughter. She's a mom, and I know she really does care for her daughter, but her daughter is so influenced by her father that
so
she's
much time together.
Yeah, she's just very disrespectful to Mon Mothma.
She is.
So to see Mon Mothma still, even with all of that, because I know teenagers will do certain things anyways and rebel in their own way, but this is a unique situation, and it's a dangerous situation with the wars and all that. That she is in a high risk position. So having this inner conflict with her family too is really hard, but she still loves her daughter so much. She doesn't want her to go through the torment that she went through, that Mon Mothma went through with a arranged marriage.
That's right.
Because that really, she's so miserable.
She is,
Absolutely, hands
Definitely.
down. And to have,
free
her
will.
husband's friend who's in the same, that's the same thing. So she's like, no, I don't want to do this. And on top of it, if she doesn't do it, she's going to get caught. She's
backed up against the wall. She has no
she's
choice.
In a bad spot right now. So where is she going to, who's she going to go to now? That's going to be interesting to see what she does.
Yeah, I am curious because, again, trying not to say too much because sometimes I'll talk about the other shows that we're watching, but I'm curious if we will see Rebels characters from Star Wars Rebels, because it might get so extreme where she needs a way out. So I don't know. So just curious.
She's gonna have to. She's gonna have to leave if she can't do something because they're on her. They're looking at all her accounts. So they're going to be on her very quickly, and her friend doesn't have enough money to help.
I know. I know. It's so much excitement. Oh my God, we have 2 more episodes.
And I really hope a lot more inmates survived that.
I hope so. I think there's more than
just him and his buddy.
I hope so. I really hope so. Just the idea of being free for a moment is better than a lifetime of solitude or just being a slave and dying there. So at least they had a moment of freedom. But I'm hoping as a joke that some are or a lot did. Escape, and they're somewhere on some island just going,
and someone has Kino on their shoulder, no problem.
I know, a lot of helping out. I know. I really hope that's not the end for him because I really enjoyed his character. He was great this episode, and I want to see more of him.
I think they probably will.
Even getting out. Yeah, Cassian and the other guy who was whispering stuff to him before, who Kino kept pushing aside because he's stop talking. Kept talking about doing certain things.
Right.
So we'll see. I'm curious. Very good show. Very good episode.
Yes,
Until next time.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.